Hi, I'm Mary Rose Rodriguez, and I'm going to tell you about Department Order number 78, Series of 2010, or the DepEd Computerization Program.
Department Order 78 Series of 2010. Guidelines on the implementation of the DepEd Computerization Program, DCP.
DepEd is geared towards the transformation of education through the DepEd Computerization Program, DCP. DCP budget is provided under the General Appropriations Act, GAA, to support the procurement of computer hardware and software.
DCP aims 1. DCP aims to provide public schools with appropriate technologies that would enhance the teaching learning process and meet the challenges of the 21st century. 2. This program shall respond to the computer backlog of public schools by providing them hardware and software and training on simple troubleshooting.
The DCP objectives: 1. Provide computer laboratory packages to secondary schools. 2. Provide e-classroom to elementary schools. 3. Provide laptop units to mobile teachers. 4. Integrate ICT in the school system. 5. Raise the ICT literacy of learners, pupils, students, teachers and school heads, and 6. Reduce the computer backlog in public schools.
Program component. A. Infrastructure provision. 1. The Technical Service Information and Communication Technology Unit, TSICTU, together with the different bureaus, has come up with the configuration of the packages to be given to the public schools. The configuration was based on how the teaching learning process can be enhanced through the aid of technology. 2. Laptop units for mobile teachers, ALS.
Computer lab or multimedia classroom packages.
Program component. B. Program orientation. The Program Management Committee, consisting of the ICTTC, Technical Service ICTU, and bureaus, shall conduct a program orientation for the recipient schools. Orientation on the program shall be done before the packages shall be deployed to the schools. The objectives of this activity are to: 1. Orient the schools on the counterpart requirements needed before the delivery of the computer packages. 2. Orient the school heads on the inspection and acceptance of the computer packages, and 3. Enhance skills of users for instructional purposes and effective governance through the ICT-aided environment.
Program component. C. Monitoring and evaluation. To ensure the effectiveness of the program as well as the deployment of the computer packages, the committee shall do a monitoring and evaluation of the program. The Program Management Committee, in coordination with regional and division ICT coordinators, shall be mobilized to 1. Validate the compliance of the recommended schools with the selection criteria. 2. Assist the schools in preparing for the delivery of computers. 3. Supervise and coordinate the delivery of computers to the schools. 4. Monitor the utilization of the computers in their respective region, and 5. Submit reports on the implementation of the program.
Criteria for schools to be selected. 1. Must have on-site, stable, and continuous supply of electricity, and preferably with telephone facilities. For those without electricity, in secondary schools, an alternative computer laboratory package shall be provided. 2. Must have at least one teacher assigned to handle computer education classes, to manage the computer laboratory, and willing to be trained on lab management, including hardware fundamentals servicing. 3. Must have at least one teacher, each of English, science, and math, who are specialists in their areas, and willing to be trained on pedagogy technology, and to echo training to their colleagues. 4. Must have the capacity to mobilize counterpart support from other stakeholders in the community for needed structures or facilities.
5. Must have never been recipient of computers from other programs, such as the DTIs, for public schools projects, CITCT's schools projects, etc., unless the equipment are due for replacement and augmentation, and 6. Must have strong partnership with other stakeholders to ensure sustainability of the program.
This information material is made for EDM 608 class under Dr. Nordi Shason Jr. of the West Visayas State University